To the BBI debate now, Deputy President Dr. William Ruto has called on leaders to gather their priorities right. Ruto said the coronavirus pandemic had plunged Kenya into serious economic crisis that called for special attention. It is at the funeral service of Lieutenant General retired John Koech in Ainamoi constituency in Kericho County, where the Deputy President challenged leaders to focus on how to deal with the health pandemic and ensuring that health workers, particularly those on the front line, are protected and their issues taken care of.
We must get those priorities in that order. Our healthcare workers come first, and their issues and their concerns, because they are the only frontline generals we have in dealing with a pandemic, which will then give us an opportunity to deal with the financial crisis.
He said it was irresponsible for a section of leaders to claim that some political process should be completed before the country addresses the pandemic and the challenges facing medical care workers.
I think it is reckless and it is irresponsible for anybody to say that we wait for political processes so that we can find the money to address the pandemic that we are in.
His sentiments were echoed by leaders accompanying him, who asked the church to take its role of guidance and admonishment instead of taking sides.
Let us put more resources and energy in ensuring that we combat and defeat this enemy called COVID-19. Tukimaliza hiyo na tupakiwe na muda na kuna sababu, tusunguke sasa tuseme tubadilishe katiba wapi, tufanye nini, tufanye campaign, tufanye referendum.
Their sentiments resonating with those of the Federation of Women Lawyers in Kenya, FIDA, which called for the suspension of the Building Bridges initiative process and instead focus in the fight against COVID-19 pandemic.
So we will be calling upon the two leaders, nothing short of really implementing the constitution as is. Anything else is a promise that for us will really penalize women, because any increase or bulge in the representation will be penalized and women will be seen as a mzigo.
A section of BBI proponents drumming up support for the document, arguing that it shall benefit all Kenyans.
Kwa kila county, kwa kila sub-county na kwa kila ward, vile MC amesema hapa, pesa hizi zitaingia kwa kila ward ya Kenya, ward zote 1450.
Hii leo BBI ikipita ndio inasaidia mfugaji. Mbeleni hatukukuwa nayo. Hakuna bali ilikuwa inasaidia sisi.
If some of the issues we raised were taken care of, we can still fight for the other two that are remaining. And it is better for us to be in the government to fight for our people's right than to be on the fence sitter or the other side of the fence to fight the government.
You must support BBI because it will guarantee that we remain united as a nation. It will unite us.
Suleiman Yeri, Channel 1 News.